This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the...
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Sends it crossfield. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers.
Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Yaya Toure. Zanetti. Bergomi. He's had it taken off him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lahm, done delicately, and he's intervened well there. Toure clears. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Nice control. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! That has been cut short. Figo. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Still goalless. Bergomi. Chelsea do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective. He's tried one! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Makaleli. That's Figo. And it's Azar. And it's made its way to him. He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure. Figo. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he can clear it away. Makaleli. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's an imaginative pass. And he thumps it clear. And here's Makaleli, looking to play him in. Figo. That had too much on it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yaya Toure. And here's Ibrahimovic. Makalele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space, chips it through. Pass is just off target. Oh, given away. Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well cleared. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences...
Chance! Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Giroud.
Yamal
Number
has
10,
a look and plays it forward.
Yamal. Coming on the field.
Moving
number
pass.
45, Osman. Gullit.
And that is as far
Number
as they're going to go.
15, Guti. Number 4,
Pops him off it and
Vikiing.
wins back the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Gullit, and it's Guti. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Drogba! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Thuram tries to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Takes a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to come.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi clears it away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the
added time.
board is 3. Now, can they get him away? Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Lahm. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the player. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Yaya Toure, distributed tidily. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Figo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. And this is Ronaldo. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Hazard getting this one clear. Lahm. Nicely worked. Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow it stayed out. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard gets it away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Figo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Yaya Toure. Azar.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's in! So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And now a sudden chance to counter. A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? That's an imaginative pass. Lahm looking to run onto it. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Nesta picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Azar. It's a searching pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Gerrard. Tries to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bergomi. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Gullit. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And they've got rid. Figo. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldo chasing after it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. Nesta. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Yaya Toure. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Defending was strong and firm.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Roberto, he gets big. That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! And one more try! He scores! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Number 16, Rivaldo.
Pele.
Number 5.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Substitution.
That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Great chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea go into the lead. Yamal. Pull it. Well, the ball's gone astray. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Pinches it off him. And it's Van Basten. No, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Barod. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal gets good distance on it. Now it's Rivaldo. Osimhen. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, what a climb!
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely, hugely important.
Talking of which, oh, they could be caught out here. Alarm. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Makaleli. Now it's Azar. Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Thuram cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. No way through. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is out of play. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vigo has it in a wide position. Now the delivery. But he's taking no chances there. Pullet gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the through ball. So much time and he shoots! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Yamal, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's the chance to counter. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. And that's gone route one. Ibrahimovic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get it through? Real chance! Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction.
Added time.
Pullet. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for the third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Nesta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Azar. Figo. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a little off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's on it, can he get away? Yaya Toure. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Lam. No, again there's no way through. And he was quick to react. Figo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quality ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the counter is on. Pull it. And that's really well manoeuvred. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yamal. Tries to play it through. Played into the box. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Cristiano
on
Ronaldo.
both sides, actually.
Number 20. Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Number 8.
And it's Rivaldo.
Coming on the field. Number
Out to the left it
45.
goes.
Osman.
It's a decent chance to
Number
counter-attack.
11, Didier Drogba. Number 16. Rivaldo. Number 5. Raval. Substitution in progress.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Makaleli. Now it's Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Veron kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Veron. Now it's Yamal. Crosses it, climbs up big! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rivaldo is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Yamal. For Drogba. Played back in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. And it's Yaya Toure. Drogba. Pele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Please
Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the player...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nice interception, well timed. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a run-up. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. He shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Looking to play him in. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of...
Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Figo. And he's had it nicked away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Figo. Chelsea have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And this is Ibrahimovic, and it's Makalele. He's played it back. That's a delicate pass. Can he finish? Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? This ended up in no man's land. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Figo. Nicely aimed pass. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Makalele. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Hangs one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that looks a decent... Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he was alert to it. And the shot! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Ibrahimovic. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's good vision. And this is Gerrard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. And here's Hullet. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. That's a cute ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So
we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
No, he's not getting past him there. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Serves up a cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. And he's forced to go back. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Gerrard. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Van der Sar with the clearance. Yaya Toure. Nesta calmly anticipates. And it's skewed away. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Here comes, he rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, taken with style! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's a dangerous ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nesta makes the interception. Yamal. Drogba might just make this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And this is Pele. He's through. It's one decent chance. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos, he's picked his way through. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, they could break here. That's been slipped through. And this is Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is a brilliant interception. Roberto Carlos. So, what can they make of this? Bergomi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta gets over and intercept. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Well read, nice interception. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Yaya Toure. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. That's a decent clearance. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from... And the finish! That's a throw. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Figo. Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ibrahimovic. It's a searching pass. Still goalless at the moment. Makaleli. And here's Figo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Figo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chosen to go. He's tried one! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Ambitious ball here. Makaleli proves too strong, too smart. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Makaleli gives no quarter whatsoever. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, it's shot at goal! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That could... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
That's rather hopeful. And he's managed to get rid. Looking for the run. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. That's tidy. Cross into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Nicked it back promptly. Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. Nesta. Now it's Gerrard.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Yaya Toure. Lahm. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Makaleli looking for a runner. Now there's a fine ball. Roberto Carlos. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
The boys can turn it around.
It's easier said than done, as we know.
They will.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Yamal. Pull it. He shifted it to the flank. Defending was strong and firm. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand with the clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Figo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Yamal. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
I'm very glad to say that I will be joined by someone very special in announcing today's Man of the Match Award.